Hey there, we messed up. We made a change to our web servers that we didn't expect to have any effect on podcasts. Clearly, we were wrong, and it forced a bunch of episodes into NPR podcast feeds, resulting in downloads you didn't ask for. It also made it hard, or impossible, for you to find and listen to your favorite NPR podcasts. We are truly sorry for this. We fixed the root cause of the problem shortly after we discovered it, but it's taking a while for that fix to make it to all podcast apps. If you unsubscribed from this show, or any other NPR show, please take a minute to resubscribe. If you're still having problems, please go to npr.org/help. We're taking steps to make sure nothing like this ever happens again. Thanks for listening. And now on...
This week from the Mayday Center here at Car Talk Plaza. Now,
is it Mayday?
Well, since it's the beginning of May, we thought we'd let you in on a little personal information about my brother.
We would let you in on. I know
Tommy.
nothing about it.
I mean, most people think of May Day as a labor celebration.
Yeah.
You know,
May Day.
May Day.
Like,
everyone is.
I thought Labor Day was that.
Well, that's another one.
That's another one, right.
But since my brother doesn't do labor, we developed a different meaning for the holiday, an alternative
As my son says,
meaning.
if you were on vacation, how would you know?
You see, several May Days ago, I bought my brother one of those little ship-to-shore radios.
Oh,
Remember
yeah, that.
And he promptly installed it where?
The Dart. Of course.
So now whenever he breaks down, which is about every day, he just gets on his little radio and he says, Mayday, Mayday.
It works.
And we send Vinny out in the tow truck to rescue him. So for him, every day
is May Day for me. I have one quick letter, which I'm sure you will appreciate.
Yes.
From Carl and Pam Kulzik, or as we say it in good old Warsaw, Kulchik. Kulchik. Greetings from Des Moines. My wife and I are faithful listeners of Car Talk and are recovering survivors of the 6th annual Leisure Suit Convention.
Yes.
That was held in our fair city. Words cannot describe the experience of reliving what was truly the bleakest period in America's fashion, music, and automotive history. In excess of 2,000 people filled the lava lamp festooned Val Air Ballroom. The Leisure Suit Fashion Show displayed the traditional colors that were found on AMC Pacers. Prizes were awarded for best dressed man, woman, couple, shoes, and the most flammable outfit.
I'm sure they had to do some real testing to determine this.
I wore a traditional robin egg blue suit. That is traditional.
Oh, robin egg blue,
with white
yes.
shoes bought from the back of a station wagon. My wife wore a red, white, and blue pantsuit, red platform heels, and a scarf that made her resemble Mary Tyler Moore's illegitimate daughter. As the evening wore on, the combination of dancing, close quarters, bad cologne, polyester, and body heat created a true olfactory Hiroshima. All in all, the Leisure Suit Convention solidifies Des Moines' claim as the cultural mecca of Iowa. Leisure suits are it. I'm telling you. Well, Kyle and Pam, thanks very, very much.
Yes, for sharing that special moment with us.
The best line was most flammable outfit.
Anyway, if you'd like to talk to us, our number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 1-888-227-8255. That's not right, but it's close enough. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hey, guys, this is Mark calling from Tulsa.
Hi,
Hey,
Mark.
Mark, with a K?
Yes, sir. Yes, ends with a K. Guys, I have an 87 Isuzu Trooper 2, the little four-wheel drive thing.
Yeah.
And I'm getting this strange oozing discharge from under my dash that is constantly ending up on my shoes and my socks and my pants and all over the floor.
What color is it?
It's red. The truck is red and the stuff coming out is red.
You have an automatic in this thing?
No, sir, it's a standard.
Well,
Red.
Well, it looks red when it's on a sock.
What color is the sock? Red?
When I first noticed it on the car mat, I thought, well, what is this? And I tried to wipe it up, and it was like molasses. I was like, what on earth?
Molasses. I
is
like
it
that.
is it smelly?
Well, it almost smells like
It smells
grease.
like socks, right?
Smells like dirty socks.
It smells just like your feet.
Very much so.
No, what does it smell like?
Well, it smells almost like bearing grease.
All right.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
What's happening is transmission oil is finding its way up the speedometer cable.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because the seal at the speedometer is run by a cable that is attached at one end to the speedometer,
Okay.
to a gear on the transmission.
And it plugs right into the side of the transmission.
Uh-huh.
And what's happening is the seal at the end where it plugs into the transmission is gone. So as the cable spins, it's kind of conveying that fluid up the sheathing. When it gets to the top, there's no seal up there to stop it from dripping onto your sock.
So now the object here is to just change the cable. Is that
No,
right?
actually,
No.
to change the seal. So you need to go to a transmission shop
The cable's fine.
and tell them what's going on, and they'll put there's a new rubber seal that goes in there.
It'll take them 10 minutes. It'll cost you 10 cents.
Well,
It'll take them 10 minutes and cost you $100. But
yeah.
but that's what you need.
Well, great.
But you do now have some nice polka dot socks.
Yes, I do. Are you guys interested
And
in
if,
them?
if you keep swapping the socks around, you could do all your socks.
Well, that's a good idea. If I could just get, and since I wear those socks that fit on either foot,
Yeah.
it'll
Oh,
work
you
out
got
great.
those. Mine still have a big L and R written on them.
Good luck, Mark.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for your call.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
That was an easy question. We started off with an easy question. Is that significant?
No. 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hello, this is Jere in Adrian, Michigan.
Jere, like G-E-J-E-G-E-R-I.
Nope. Jere.
Oh, excellent. What part of California did your parents come from?
None at all.
Come on.
Midwestern born.
Jere.
I know.
What is this a shortening of?
Nothing.
Nothing,
That's
right?
her name.
Jere.
Yep.
Jere.
Jerry.
And where are you from again?
Adrian, Michigan.
Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's
All right,
up,
Jerry?
Jerry?
We're going to go with it.
Okay, well, it actually starts with a surgical story. My sister is a nurse in surgery, and she somehow got me signed up to give a fellow nurse's husband a ride to work a couple of days a week.
Got it.
So they are talking, after this has been going on, they are talking, my sister and this woman, over, I don't know, an open appendix or something. And it turns out that this guy I give a ride to work with is not satisfied with my driving ability.
Oh. I love it.
Yeah. Well, and it doesn't come to me, of course. It
No.
has to be discussed over,
Yeah, the
some
sister.
patient.
Right.
Your
over
sister
blood and
talks to
guts.
her friends. Her friend mentions what her. And by the way, Frank was telling me that your sister is the worst driver he's ever.
Well, the whole crux of the situation is I have a stick shift, and when I am coming up to a stop sign or stoplight, my tendency has always been to put the car into neutral, take it out of gear, and coast up to the sign, put it in first gear, and go. And apparently this man feels that what I need to be doing is going through all my gears, downshifting, until I come to a stop.
Oh.
Well, first of all, why isn't he driving himself to work?
Oh, it's not. It's an ugly situation. He passed out at work or something. I don't know.
Oh, it's a medical situation.
Yeah.
So he passed out, but not enough to stop bugging you.
Righto.
Yeah. Find out what made him pass out, and maybe you can give him the same stuff. When he
I
gets
got
in
it.
the-
I got it. Your sister has obvious access.
Access to ether.
Ether. There you go. Right.
Get him a new prescription.
No, you need to just wave a little handkerchief under his nose every morning,
And he'll be out until you get him to work.
and he won't even know it hit him.
I kind of like it.
It's kind of interesting that he happens to work where you work.
In the same, I actually drive about 30 miles to work, so he actually works in the same city.
Oh, okay. And then
So
he's got to make
not-
his way to wherever he's going.
Right.
Well, I mean,
Gotcha.
let's go to the important stuff first. I mean, do you enjoy traveling with this guy, or is he a pain in the neck?
He's kind of a pain in the neck.
I mean, talk about looking a gift horse in the mouth.
I mean, I don't really mind giving him a ride to work so much, but actually, he's the one who talks pretty much nonstop from the time I get him in my car until I drive. I mean, I can say about 3 words the whole drive.
No,
Yeah,
it's just what you
especially-
want to do early in the morning is talk to some pain in the neck.
Right.
Don't you have loud
You need
heavy
to,
metal
You
music
need
in
to
your
the
voice?
next morning when you pick him up. You need to buy the loudest, most obnoxious CD you can possibly find, and tell him that you've just discovered this band, and aren't these guys great?
Yeah.
And they're only good. if it's 100 decibels. I mean, you can't play it low. You got to hear it. You got to hear every sound. And you fade it over to the right.
I love it.
I love it, too.
By the way,
neither one of you's right.
Why not?
No, you're all right.
You're righter than him.
Yeah, as long as you're not coasting at 40 miles an hour. If you're coasting from 10 miles an hour down to zero,
that's fine.
You are perfectly right. You're fine.
Yeah, but his idea of if you're in fifth, you got to go to fourth to third to second to first, he's nuts.
Well,
so not only is he a pain in the butt,
I don't want to wear out the clutch. That's
exactly.
Well, what's the most correct way?
Well, it depends on how fast you're going. How fast are you going when you decide you have to stop?
Well,
and what gear are you in?
Probably fourth gear going 30.
And then what do you do? You shift from fourth to neutral?
Yeah.
And coast down from 30?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that. I would take your foot off the gas and step on the brake while staying in fourth gear, and you can slow down to 20 in fourth gear.
Yeah.
It might start bucking, at which point you throw it in neutral and you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't like the way you're doing it, I do.
I'm telling you, that heavy metal is going to drive him out of his tree.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
See you, Jerry.
Thank you.
Good luck, Jerry.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You do a guy a favor. You drive him 30 miles. Jeez.
I know, and you got to listen to the and then he talks about you behind your back. I mean, he could have said, gee, Jerry, I think you're probably downshifting incorrectly. I've been driving a long time, and I think this is the right way to do it. That would have been a nicer thing. It would have made good conversation, too.
Sure.
And this guy wouldn't be making a jerk of himself.
Yeah, I mean, how many people named Jere are there in Adrian, Michigan? So if he's listening.
Oh, yeah.
And you know that every jerk in the world listens to our show.
We didn't ask for his name. We should have gotten his name. Get her back on the phone. 1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Where the heck are you?
I'm in Euless, Texas, and this is Kelly.
You're in where, Texas?
Euless.
Euless.
How do you spell that?
It's like shoeless, but without the SH.
It's like Euless.
Euless, Texas. What part of Texas is that?
It's between Dallas and Fort Worth.
Yeah, we got a fix on you.
Yeah. So what's up?
I have a 1989 Buick Park Avenue. It was a gift from our parents-in-law 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Since the day we got it and probably before, it does this. All on its own, hot, cold, morning, night. Doesn't matter. It goes... You got that? I'm walking out into the garage to stick the kids in the car seat.
And it starts doing the brrrr.
And it just starts doing it like it says, good morning.
I just don't want to set the wrong precedent here. When my in-laws decide to give me a car, I want it to be brand new.
Yeah, that kind of was...
Well, I think it's very sweet of them to have thought of you.
Yeah.
All right, now, what was this thing about the It does that?
It's like it converses whenever you see the car. It decides...
Oh, so your premise is that when you're not there, it's not doing this?
No.
Oh, no, it's doing it all the time.
There's no way to know, of course, because of the Heisenberg uncertainty principle.
Right, and the tree in the woods theory.
Exactly.
Right. You want to know what the noise is?
I have a feeling it's the fan.
No, it isn't the fan.
It isn't.
No, what it is, it's the auto leveling thing that this car has. This thing has a pump, and it has sensors which tell the car whether it's level or not. For example, if you were to load up the trunk with suitcases, 500 or 600 pounds of suitcases, or if you would have put 500 pounds of mothers-in-law in the back seat.
I was going to say this is not an appropriate time for the mother-in-law story. She gave her the car.
But for example, if you did have 500 pounds of mothers-in-law in the back seat, then this thing would kick in. This little pump would kick in, and it would send air pressure to the shock absorbers in the rear, and would actually raise up the rear of the car to make it level again.
Okay.
There must be a leak in the system somehow.
If it loses pressure, then it will think that the car is unbalanced, and it will try to balance it by turning on the pump.
So is this something we should fix?
You could if you chose to, if it was easy to find the leak, or you could just ignore it. But now that you know that it's something benign.
Yeah, but it might be running 24 hours a day for all we know.
Well, when it begins to run 24 hours a day, then you'll find where the leak is.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what's the matter with that guy?
Here's my other problem. I have 2 kids and a husband that won't buy me a new car.
How old are the kids?
2 and 1.
Oh, brother.
Tell him it's time for the Suburban. Say it for me. Say it.
Oh, it's definitely time.
You mean
for
you don't have a Suburban, Kelly?
And we're from Texas, and we don't
And
have
you're
a Suburban.
from Texas?
Yeah,
everyone in Texas has
You
one.
deserve a Suburban. I can see you in a Suburban.
Yeah, you're going to need it with those 2 kids. 2 and 1.
Yeah. Well,
All right, Kelly. I think
we'd love to stay in chat, but it's getting to get on our nerves.
It's obvious that you're busy. Oh,
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. The kid says, I want a Suburban. I heard him.
So now every male listening to your program is going to say, I'm so glad I go to work every day.
Oh, yeah. We know that.
See you, Kelly.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thanks, guys.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, Tommy, do you remember last week's puzzler?
Well, as a matter of fact, John, our engineer, let it slip a little while ago while you were...
You know, I thought I smelled something.
while you were out getting Minute Maid orange sodas.
Really?
You
figure they're going to send us a case now because you mentioned them here?
He mentioned something about the puzzler, and he mentioned tires, which made me remember that it had something to do with a Porsche. Except that was all I could remember, that there was a Porsche involved and there were tires involved. And he said, gee, I'm sorry that I let it slip like that.
So are we.
And I said, but I never remember anyway. He said, well, I thought that you were joking when you said you didn't remember.
Well, I'll give everyone else a clue. It is about a Porsche and about a shimmy.
Shimmy, that was the missing
and
link.
The weather. And I'll tell you the whole story and even the answer right after we take a short break and get some more coffee. Like $2 worth of unleaded. Stay tuned.
Open Road Highway 63, moving along just as happy as can be. Halfway to my appointed place, this thing of a truck in front of my face. Hit my brakes with a squeak and a flutter. Words not pretty, I started to mutter. This thing of a truck in front of me, doing 30 in a zone for 60. There in front of my eyes, on a tailgate plain to read, printed in a black dye. Good day from Carla's red truck. Good day from Carla's red truck.
And even though Charles Darwin wonders, how did these guys survive? Whenever he hears us say it, this is NPR.
Support for the Car Talk podcast and the following message come from ADT, America's trusted home security provider, providing secure smart homes custom designed with everything from video doorbells, indoor and outdoor cameras, smart locks and lights, to professionally monitored carbon monoxide and smoke detectors, all controlled by the sound of your voice or on the go with the ADT Go app. Learn more at ADT.com.
If you love this show, then check out Life Kit, tools to help you get it together. Think of it as that friend who always has great advice on everything from how to invest to how to get a great workout. Subscribe to Life Kit All Guides to get episodes on every topic all in one place. Find it in Apple Podcasts or at npr.org/lifekit.
Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Collect, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to talk about cars, car repair, and the answer to last week's puzzler. This was sent to us via email by John Zumsteig.
You say via, I say via.
You say tomato?
I say tomato.
You say potato?
I say potato. Tomato, tomato, potato, via. Let's call the whole thing off. What is it, via or via?
Well, it would be
It's
it would
via.
Be, it would be via.
It would
What,
be.
what did I say?
You said via.
Via.
I said via.
Like via Appia.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think via. Like, yeah. Via, actually.
How about by way of?
By means of, by way of. Okay,
Yeah,
here it
email
is.
by John Zumsteig.
One crisp fall morning, a man brings his Porsche into his mechanic, saying that he couldn't drive it more than 20 miles an hour. At that speed, he says, it developed a horrendous shudder. The mechanic, being busy as usual, drinking his morning coffee, and eating donuts, tells the driver to drive the car into the shop and leave it there. He says, I'll look at it later on. When the driver returns that evening, the mechanic says, we couldn't reproduce the problem. So the owner of the car says, well, come on, let's go for a ride. They get in, and he says, geez, it's gone. I don't know what the story is. Well, anyway, he drives home. The next morning, the driver returns with exactly the same complaint. Again, the mechanic says, look, I haven't got time to look at it. Just put it over there, and we'll take care of it. And as you might expect.
As soon as we finish with the coffee.
Right. Again, the driver returns that evening. He gets the same story. We drove it. The car runs perfectly, and here's a bill for $500. The third morning, the driver returns, what? Same story.
Problem. Yeah.
At 20 miles an hour, the car starts to shake itself apart. This time, the junior assistant mechanic, this young buck named Krusty, hears the story, and he asks a question of the owner.
Yeah.
And the question is this: did you buy new tires this summer? The guy says, yes, I did. Oh. And Krusty says, I know what's wrong with your car.
So does John. I mean, that's what brought it all up. John said, I know the answer.
Just before he let it slip.
He let it slip. Yeah.
And the question very simply was, what is wrong?
And how old is Krusty when this story took place?
18.
Ah.
And the hint was, of course, that he asked if he bought tires in the summer, and, of course, the guy did.
Yeah.
And what happened when he bought the tires is that one of the tires had water in it. As is often the case, people that buy tires store them outside. The tire got mounted with the water in it, and when it was put on the high-speed balancer and spun around, the water, because it was a liquid, got evenly distributed and got balanced
with the rest of everything.
With the tire.
Right.
Okay, now we fast forward to the first cold morning. I think I said it was a crisp fall morning.
Well, that's the part of the puzzle that I missed last week. I didn't realize you had said it was a crisp fall
That's what
morning.
happens when you doze. Because it was a crisp fall morning, that water froze and made a chunk of ice that now made that tire so unbalanced that the car really would feel like it was shaking itself apart when you tried to drive it. It would be so unbalanced you wouldn't be able to drive it. And, of course, sitting in the warm garage all day, it melted and reverted to its summer state, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
QED.
So what does one do in a case like that? You just make a little hole in it so you get the water to drain out?
On the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you do it on the top, it won't.
On the top,
no,
the water
won't leak out.
Well, you could make the hole on the top and then apply heat to the tire and vaporize it. It would come out the hole. That's what I would do.
Anyway, who's our winner, Tommy?
I don't know. I got to look on this little piece of paper. Erica Coffin from Austin, Texas. And Erica, for having your answer selected at random from the thousands of correct answers that we got, some of them on the backs of $20 bills. Erica,
unlike yours, Erica.
Yeah. You are going to win a $25 gift certificate to the Car Talk store on our website. And with this, you can get a copy of our CD, Maternal Combustion, Calls About Moms and Cars.
Which includes the call in which our dear mother, Elizabeth, revealed which one of us she loved the best.
Actually, I think she just wound up saying she'd take a bad case of bed bugs over either one of us.
Anyway, we'll have a brand new puzzler still to come, so stick around for that. In the meantime, you can call us about your car. We're at 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Joe from Brewster.
Brewster where?
Brewster, New York.
Brewster, New York, huh?
Yeah.
Where's Joe? Where's Brewster, New York?
It's it's just over the Connecticut state border, kind of near Danbury, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Route 84 and 684 intersect.
I know exactly where it is. I broke down there once.
Yeah.
Hey, next time you break down, you can give me a call.
I will.
What's up, Joe?
Well, I got a 1980 Dodge Aspen Special Edition.
Yeah, that was a misnomer if there ever was one.
Well, I know that because it says it right on the hood ornament.
What, misnomer?
Special edition.
Special edition.
And it's a second car that we have. It's a commuting car that my wife uses to go to the train with. It goes about 10 miles a day, and I want to keep it running for a couple more years.
Sure.
The mechanic that I brought it to, I noticed there were some spots on the driveway underneath it. And
by the way, I hate to interrupt.
Go ahead.
At this early juncture.
It is your show.
Yeah, well, that's all right, but this just corroborates the fact that most men are cheapskates.
Well,
you among them, Joe.
Especially when it comes to their wives' cars.
Yeah, well, right. But go ahead. Don't let me stop you.
What kind of a Porsche do you drive, Joe?
Well, I drive a Lamborghini. I actually have the best of all worlds. I have a company car that's all paid for, gas and insurance and everything
wonderful.
else.
Yeah, that's a deal.
All right, go ahead. Finish your story.
All right, so your wife drives
I noticed
5,
that there
10
were
miles.
some spots under it, and I took it to a local mechanic who I trust, and he said it's a radiator, and he said it costs about $400 to replace it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to outlay that cash, and I'd actually like to give a shot at replacing the radiator myself. I've never done any work on a car. I consider myself, fairly intelligent guy. I don't, put my hand in fires.
Well,
I've never tried to
that leaves
stop
you
a truck
out.
using bodily force, so I consider myself pretty intelligent.
Well,
and I'm actually pretty handy.
How badly
And
is
I'm
it?
wondering if you could give me some guidance as to a book or some sort of guidance in how I might go about replacing it.
How badly is it leaking?
Not very bad. I mean, I have to top it off about every 2 weeks or so, and it's only going about 10 miles every day right now.
Do you have any idea where it's leaking from?
I don't right now.
Well, the radiator is leaking. You know that much.
Yes.
Have you considered eggs?
Excuse me?
Eggs.
It doesn't have any odor to it at all.
No. Have you considered adding eggs? We
Could I
had
consider
a caller
adding
last year that recommended the addition of eggs to a cooling system to stop radiator leaks.
Yeah.
Now, how the heck does that scrambled or?
No. I think raw.
Just a raw cracked egg, right?
I think the whole egg, or was it just the whites? I think it was the whole
entire egg. Yeah.
Entire egg.
You're pulling my leg.
No.
No, this is serious.
No, but Joe wants the challenge and wants the satisfaction more than anything of having changed his own radiator.
I don't want to. The cost, the price I got was $400. I certainly don't want to end up paying $400 to do it myself.
Here's what you do.
Okay.
The first thing you do tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Go to Sears.
Yeah.
And buy a $300 tool kit. Okay?
Yeah.
But before you leave the store, you need coveralls because you're going to get dirty.
Okay.
So go to the clothing department and get yourself a pair of coveralls. They're about $59. What are we up to now?
$359.
$359. Okay. And you're going to have to get under the car. You're going to need a creeper.
Okay.
That's about $29.
Okay, so I'm still doing all right.
You're still doing all right.
You're still ahead.
You're going to need a gallon and a half of antifreeze. That's another $6 or $8.
Okay.
Hose clamps, $5.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you're going to buy the radiator, too.
And the radiator.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
So that brings us up to $812.
Yeah, unless I can find another special edition 1980 Dodge Astra just sitting on the street somewhere, and I could do a little reconnaissance work. But,
well, I mean, here's the problem. That of the $400, the labor portion of that is very, very small.
Okay.
And so by doing it yourself, you're not going to save $400. You might, in fact, not save anything, as my brother has so aptly pointed out to you here. So it may, in fact, cost you more than $400.
But you'll have a hell of a tool set when you're done, and coveralls.
And you'll have the coveralls.
And I may have a radiator that's installed correctly. Maybe not.
And maybe not. You will not get a guarantee if you do it yourself.
That's true.
On the other hand, it could be a weekend well spent.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be educational, folkloric. It'll be something you'll be able to tell your grandchildren about. I mean, think of all the possibilities here.
Yeah.
When I pass on the special edition to them.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can say, and Granddad here
and
put this radiator in himself.
And more importantly, your wife will be proud to drive that car to the train station every day.
Every morning.
Knowing that you have replaced the radiator for her.
I'll probably get quite a reputation at her work site. And,
I'm sure. I mean, you'll be inundated with work. You'll be the do-it-yourselfer of the neighborhood.
All right. Now, if you want to get all this acclaim without spending the money or really doing all the work, here's what you do.
Okay.
If the egg doesn't work, I mean, the fact that you're only topping it up every couple of weeks means it isn't leaking very much.
Yeah.
So it's very possible that you might be able to stop the leak without ever removing the radiator.
Okay.
You can go down to your local auto parts dealer and buy something called Porter Seal.
Quarter seal?
Porter, as in...
as in a guy who carries bags.
As in the guy who carries bags.
Right.
That's it.
Or Alumaseal. That's another product.
Okay.
Not for him. He's 80.
Oh, yeah. No, Alumaseal works on everything.
Either one. You buy that and you say, "Hun, you have to choose a day when your wife is not going to be around."
Okay.
And I would give it a whole day.
Okay.
When she's not around, you go out and you install this Porter Seal. You have to heat up the engine and do all this stuff, and you'll know within 10 minutes whether it worked or not.
Okay.
If it does work, you go right back to the store and you buy a can of black spray paint.
Okay.
And you spray the entire radiator. And you tell her, "Hun, at the end of the day..."
You're giving away all of our trade secrets, man.
Wait a minute. I probably should take a little grease and a little radiator fluid, put it on my hand.
Oh, yeah. Smudge your face with some grease.
Smudge your face.
Okay.
Maybe scrape a knuckle or two for effect. You got it, Joe.
Okay.
And you know what to do? Go out and buy the creeper anyway.
come up with all sorts of uses for it at home.
But seriously, the porta-seal is very likely to work if it's a small leak.
Okay.
Right, and she'll be thrilled driving that to work with the temperature needle on hot.
Yeah.
See you later, Joe.
All right, thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi,
Hi, who's this?
Alicia Dixon,
Hi, Alicia. Where are you from?
Newport, New Hampshire.
Newport, where's that?
That's what everyone asks. Well, it's in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, it is. Okay, I don't care then.
Right, because we'll never be there.
I mean, it's not like Newport, Rhode Island.
No, we're
Okay.
close.
So anyway, why did you call us?
Well, I called because I have what I think is a strange situation. The other day I started my car, and I had something that looked like a fur ball that came out of the back of my muffler.
Fur ball?
You coughed up a fur ball. What kind of a car is this?
It's a Toyota Camry.
You missing any pets?
How did you notice this fur ball anyway? I mean, what were you doing back there?
Well, I wasn't the one starting the car.
Oh.
But the car has been acting a little strange, and a few days ago I was getting on an interstate, and the engine wouldn't really, go when I pressed the...
Wouldn't rev up.
Yeah, excellent. You know what would cause that?
Well, I guess a fur ball.
A fur ball in the exhaust system.
Yeah, no kidding. So you were there by the tailpipe, presumably back there to inhale some vapors.
I thought I would.
Okay, and someone else was starting the car.
Right.
And as it started,
And this
out
thing
comes
was
this little
thrust
thing.
out at high velocity, or did it just kind of lazily dribble out of the tailpipe?
No, it coughed out.
It coughed, and it was like a projectile.
Exactly.
A projectile fur ball.
And once it came out, did the engine run smoothly?
Well, there seemed to be more and more fur balls.
Oh.
More and more.
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
The cat isn't missing?
No.
That's why they call them catalytic converters, No, but something was in there. Obviously, something furry, some rodent, like a what do they call those things?
Rats.
No, they don't have rats in New England. Like bigger than mice.
Bigger than mice. Otters. Badgers.
Right,
raccoons. Moose.
Chipmunk.
Oh, cute little chipmunk.
Or a squirrel. Was it gray fur?
No, it was black.
Well, it would be black until you washed it off.
I mean, did you collect any of these fur ball samples so we could test them in the laboratory?
I have collected fur ball samples.
You have?
Well, don't send them to us.
But is the car still not running right?
Well, no, after we found these fur balls coming out of the back, we took a coat hanger and pulled a lot more out.
Oh, you beast.
And I began to wonder, since there was so much of it, if I had a fur-lined muffler.
Well,
but I'm going to suggest
I know what it is.
This car sat for some extended period of time without being driven.
Several weeks.
Ooh, that was good.
I knew that. No, I had this happen to a customer many, many, many years ago.
Was she from Newport, New Hampshire?
No.
Do you know where Newport, New Hampshire is?
No, she was from our fair city.
Where is that? Springfield, Massachusetts.
She was from our fair city, and the same thing. In fact, her car wouldn't even run. And we got it to, it would barely run. You'd open the throttle all the way up, and the engine would run enough to make you go 5 miles an hour.
Right.
And the thing would just feel like it was all, congested. And finally, a huge explosion.
Ooh, I hate to think about it.
No. Some formerly living creature.
No, it's disgusting.
From the tailpipe.
Really?
Yeah, and it blew out all over Pete's toolbox. Thank God it was pointing in that direction.
Did you send it to the lab?
Oh no, we all immediately shut down the shop. We called in the feds. But that fixed it. And something had crawled up her tailpipe and died in there.
That's a common occurrence.
I don't understand how a muffler works then, because I thought that it was closed off.
No, it isn't closed off. I mean, everything is open. with various passages here and there, but there's a direct shot from the front of the car to the back of the car.
Yeah, except for the converter. The converter is like a honeycomb, but something can certainly crawl in the tailpipe and get into the muffler, and in fact,
And
maybe
stay there.
not stay there because it couldn't find its way out.
Right, it's sort of like a little maze.
If it was stupid enough to crawl in, it's probably not smart enough to figure out how to get out or turn around, in fact.
Yeah.
What should I do now?
Well, replace the muffler and it'll run like a dream.
Yeah, it does sound like a reasonable thing that some creature crawled in the tailpipe, walked right into the muffler, couldn't get out again, and all of a sudden you turned on the engine and you can hear that little squirrel saying, Sonia, Annie's tutu, and that was the end of that.
Well, thank you very much for your help.
Well, thanks for grossing us out.
No problem.
See you later.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, Timmy, I can see by the way you're leaning over to the left that you need to take a break.
I was just trying to get that Twinkie out of your back pocket.
Oh, here it is. We'll be back with the new puzzler in just a minute.
I lock my keys in my Eldorado. Anybody got a cell phone I can borrow? I put my change in the wrong meter. Put my change in the wrong meter. Put my change in the wrong meter again.
And even though Mayflowers do a 180 and head back underground whenever they hear us say it, this is NPR.
Support for Car Talk comes from Snowflake, the only data warehouse built for the cloud. Today, organizations need the agility that rapid data insights bring to stay a step ahead of the competition. With Snowflake, you can instantly and infinitely scale your data warehouse with the touch of a button, delivering deep insights at any time for all users. Start your journey towards data-driven decision-making at snowflake.com.
Planet Money tip number 17. A great analogy doesn't have to make sense.
Busier than a one-legged bobcat covering up his own crap on a frozen pond.
Did you just make that up?
Well, yeah.
Planet Money, a poetic podcast about the economy.
Ha! We're back. You're listening to, just when you thought it was safe, you're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to discuss cars, car repair, and the new puzzler.
Okay, I can hardly wait.
Well, I wouldn't get too excited. I have a long list of potential puzzlers I could use here, but I decided to use this one that my son handed to me, my teenage son handed to me recently, that he got from some game that he has, and I can't divulge the game because if I gave you the name,
look up the answer.
You'd never look it up. There are just too many. And I can't read it verbatim because that would be what? Stealing. Well, I could be accused.
And you're
of stealing.
above that?
I'm above
oh,
that.
you
so
could
I'll,
be accused of that.
So I'll change the wording.
Okay, yeah. And throw a crusty here in there once in a while.
There you go. Here it is. Long before planes were invented, some engineers were contemplating building a suspension bridge across the gorge, Niagara Falls. There's a big gorge. You know what a gorge is?
Big hole.
Well, a gorge is like a canyon with a river below. So you can imagine this. You've got this river, and you've got these two walls that are virtually vertical, the river raging below, and you want to go from one side to the other.
Yeah.
You got the picture?
I got it, yeah.
You don't really.
I do. I got it.
Okay.
I've been there. If I hadn't been there, I wouldn't be able to visualize what you just said.
But there was, you wouldn't. I didn't think so. No. But there was no way to get the cables from one side to the other because there was no boat that could fight that current. I mean, they hadn't invented power boats at that time. This was in the days of steam, wind. When men were made of steel and ships were made of wood.
Yeah.
And anyway, they figured out they had to get the cables across somehow, and the engineers decided, or the builders, staged a contest open to the public to solve their problem.
Mm-hmm.
The contest was won by a young kid, a boy.
Really?
And shortly after the contest was completed, they were able to run the cables from one side of the gorge to the other. The question very simply is, what
was the kid's name?
How old was he?
And what color shoes was he wearing?
What was the contest?
What was the yeah.
That's it. I mean, it's pretty simple. This may be completely bogus.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
As long as it's plausible.
It's plausible.
And that we won't get lots and lots of hate mail because someone has to answer all that hate mail,
I get it. I just throw it out. Anyway, if you think you know the answer to this puzzler or you have access to free postage at work, mail your answer to Puzzler Tower, Car Talk Plaza, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our Fair City.
Matt 02238. Or you can email us your answer from our website, cartalk.com. Now, if you want to call us, the number is 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is John calling from our nation's capital.
Hi, John.
Are you a lawyer or a politician?
No, I'm a faithful government servant.
Really?
Oh, a civil servant.
Mm-hmm. Very civil.
Very civil.
You sound civil.
Yeah.
No, I try. My problem is I've got my midlife crisis car. It's a red convertible Mazda Miata.
Red, huh?
Red. It's got to be red.
Yeah.
I've got a problem. I'm kind of cheap, and I want you to help me save some money. When I park it each morning going to work, I have a choice of parking it inside a garage or out in the open air. And I like to park it out in the open air because it's cheaper. But I'm afraid of what that might be doing to the soft top.
Uh-huh.
So I made a deal with myself or with a car that I would park it indoors on a bad day and outdoors on a nice day. But then it occurred to me that maybe I was getting it backwards. What seemed to me a nice day.
The sun might be doing it.
Yeah, that the sun was actually worse for the car than the rain.
Oh, absolutely. The only time the rain is bad is if the roof already leaks.
Well, I lent it to my brother for 3 years, so then that was a big issue.
Yeah.
But now that he nicely replaced the top, I want to keep it nice and shiny.
Yeah. Well, as we know, it gets pretty hot in Washington, D.C. in the summertime.
Yes, it does.
And, I mean, you're obviously thinking that you're going to own this car for another 10 years or more.
Yeah, I've got a long midlife crisis planned.
Yeah. See, you would think that after...
Jeez, how do you know you're having a midlife crisis?
Well, usually someone tells you. I mean, almost always someone says, oh, midlife crisis, huh?
Really? Yeah.
I don't think you know yourself.
Is get a haircut enough?
No.
No. Geez, no one's ever told me.
Well, maybe you haven't had one.
I'm too old to not have had one.
Well, no. Sometimes it's delayed.
Really?
You could have it.
Delayed onset midlife crisis?
Delayed onset midlife crisis. DOMLF.
F? Okay.
No, I started to say that you would think that with all the convertibles that I have owned, I would have some sense of what the deal is with convertible tops, and I don't, because I've never had a convertible top
that worked
or was worth saving. It was always a disaster.
Yeah, Tommy put his top down in May, and he put it back up in October.
Oh, what about that? I mean, I get pretty lazy in the summer. Don't like to put the top up if it's sitting out in an open parking lot open all day. Is that
how about you buy a car cover
and drag that to work?
Oh, that's a pain. We're talking about a Miata here. He can hardly fit in the car himself.
Well, you can drag it along behind you, a little trailer or something. I don't know.
Trailer. That fits the midlife crisis. You might as well just cut your wrists.
But what gratification are you getting out of this car that is alleviating your midlife crisis?
Well, it's just the fun factor. I just love even just driving, commuting to work. It turns into a little adventure. The air, the wind,
it's
and my hair.
absolutely wonderful.
You get the stray look once in a while. Like to think
Good luck.
Like to think they're admiring.
Well, you know, I mean, if
think they're looking at you, but they're looking at the car.
You might want to adopt my policy,
and that is,
Sean, which was, don't ever worry about the top. Just drive the car. If you're going to worry about it, you're defeating the whole purpose of the convertible.
Uh-huh.
The whole purpose of the Miata is freedom.
Right. You want to adopt that devil-may-care attitude.
Exactly.
You need to stick a surfboard in the passenger seat.
That's it.
Right? You don't surf, do you?
No.
Well, you don't have to. The surfboard's good enough.
When I had my 74 Chevy Caprice Classic convertible, what a car.
That turned a lot of heads. Mostly from the tow truck drivers looking to take cars to the junkyard.
Well, I used to park it out in back of my office. And many times, I mean, I never put the top up. And many times it would rain during the day. Mm-hmm. And there was a guy who took care of the building, and he'd come running into my office saying, Tom, it's raining. The top is down. And I'd say, who cares?
I'm writing this down.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares?
That's good.
It's only a car. And besides, the holes in the floor would drain the water right out.
Yeah. So you need some holes in the floor.
Sort of a self-regulating system, you know? So I wouldn't worry about it. Forget about the top. The top will be there. Don't worry about it.
Just grab for the gusto.
Go for the gusto.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You'll defeat the purpose of the midlife crisis. Yeah. You are having a midlife. The very fact that you called us with this question means that you are in the middle of a midlife crisis, worrying about stupid things like money.
There you go.
Yeah, let it go.
All right.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Have
that.
a wonderful time.
Thanks,
and you'll see tomorrow on your way to work,
Uh-huh.
you're going to be sitting at a light and some woman's going to pull up alongside you and say, hi. And you'll probably pass out. Oh, I wish you the very best. I wish you the best, John.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a million.
Good luck.
Yeah, no, don't worry. You're going to be fine. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Couldn't you just see her?
I can just.
Yeah.
I had a mental image.
Yeah, and she's going to be driving a Toyota pickup truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's going to just leave this Miata by the side of the road.
Side of the road.
With the keys in it.
Screw it. Right.
Not going to go to work.
Who needs a car?
And he's going to wind up in Ensenada.
Right.
Oh,
selling candles in the street.
1-888.
Oh, saying, lucky dog.
Down in Louisiana. 1-888 Car Talk. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Susan calling from Unity, Maine.
Susan.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I have an 84 Ford Ranger pickup with a zillion miles on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would believe that.
The problem with the truck is twofold. The truck stalls all the time, winter, spring, summer, fall. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, it stalls all the time. And my question is this, and we've gotten it looked into and we can't figure it out, and my husband and I are willing to live with that. When the truck stalls and I'm going through a rolling stop like a yield sign or perhaps a stop sign, I'm rolling along, and I put the clutch in, I can pop it and start it again. Or I can turn the key and get the engine to start that way, too.
Yeah.
And my question is pretty basic. Which is better for the truck?
Which is better for the truck.
So you don't want to solve the stalling problem. You want to know what is the best way to restart it.
Well, if you guys can, I would love you forever if you could solve the stalling problem.
And if we couldn't?
I'd still love you forever.
Oh, good.
Well, I mean, I suppose a lot of things have been done.
The carburetor has been rebuilt, and then that didn't fix it, so the engine was rebuilt, and that didn't fix it. To give you a little bit more information on that, the truck only stalls in the good weather when you're coming to a stop, and you put the clutch in and the truck stalls before you come to a stop.
Yeah.
The truck will stall much more regularly in the rain, and in fact, more interestingly enough, if you're kicking along at 50 miles an hour, it'll lose power in the rain. And sometimes you can get it revved back up again by putting your foot on the clutch and just pumping the gas, and volumes of black smoke come out the back before it coughs into life again.
Well, I mean, we'll throw out a couple of things, which you may have had done already. One possibility is you have a weak ignition module or a weak coil. And either one of those things could cause the problem you have, but it's more likely it has the feel.
Has the feel for me also
of a
fuel-related problem.
No, not to me it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, it has a feel of a vacuum problem, and I would have to guess.
Well, that's fuel-related.
From my vast knowledge of Fords, that it could easily be an EGR valve that's hanging up and not closing, thus creating, in a sense, a vacuum problem, but it's even worse than that because you're sucking in not fresh air that's in disproportion to the amount of gasoline, but exhaust gas from this EGR. So you might want to have someone yank the EGR valve off and check to see if the problem gets solved by testing it. And it may be just sticking. It may need to be replaced. The port may be carboned up. Any one of those things.
Okay.
Now, to get to your other question, is it
we're
better
going to disagree on that, too.
You're going to disagree on that?
We are.
Oh, good.
Well, we'll see. Go ahead.
We'll see.
Go ahead.
Well, here's my rationale. Turning the key is the way the car wants to start. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to start. You turn the key to the start position, and it starts.
Right.
And
so anything you do that deviates from that,
Well, that- wait a
is
minute,
an
I'm
affront to the car.
Exactly. Well, I'm not finished yet. On the other hand, popping the clutch, you might say, not on the same hand, you might say popping the clutch is a traumatic kind of way to start the vehicle, but I like it.
No, I mean, the reason that turning the key is the time-honored method of starting the truck is that that's the only method there is, unless you are parked on a hill, in which case the truck would be perfectly content to have you roll down the hill and pop the clutch and start it that way.
And if you're moving, you're essentially rolling down a hill. Even if it's not a hill, you got the thing moving, I would pop the clutch.
Ah.
We don't disagree on this one. Oh.
Isn't that bad for the clutch, though, or not?
No.
No.
It's hardly any hardship for the clutch, which is
it's
designed to endure much greater punishment than that.
It's less wear and tear on the clutch than you would inflict by starting from a dead stop.
Got it.
So that's what I would do.
Good.
But I'd get the stalling problem fixed. That's what I would do.
Why bother now? She's got the answer to how to start it.
Check the EGR valve.
Hey, Susan,
and
you have
check the module.
You have introduced an extraordinarily interesting little theory here.
And what is
you
that?
said it stalls all the time, winter, summer, whether I'm happy or sad. You're suggesting
that mood has something to do with it.
There is some relationship between how you feel and how the car feels.
Oh, well, you could discuss that with my husband at great lengths. He thinks that I hate the truck, and that's why it always acts up on me.
Oof.
I think he's partially right, but it also acts up on him.
Yeah, I think that you are absolutely right that a person's mood and attitude, especially attitude, if you've got an attitude, that vehicle is going to have an attitude right back.
Should I seek counseling for this?
Newton figured this out. For
Not
every
for you.
attitude, there is an equal and opposite re-attitude.
Be-attitude.
Be-attitude.
The
Hey,
truck needs counseling.
Thanks, Susan.
Oh, there you go.
See ya.
Thank you.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
for calling.
Bye-bye. Well, it's happened again. You've blown off another perfectly good hour listening to Car Talk.
Wasted already. Just wasted. You've wasted a whole hour.
I guess so.
I mean, you could have had so much done.
Yeah.
Instead,
Like
what?
a flea dip in a pedicure. Our esteemed producer is Doug the Subway Fugitive, not a slave to fashion, Bongo Boy Berman. Our associate producers are David the Calves of Belleville Green and Catherine Frau Blucher Fenolosa. Our web lackey is Doug the Old Gray Mare, assisted by Connie Britchford. Our theme music is by David Dog Grisman, and our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor, just back from the Biarritz, hominy grits, bacon bits, and banana splits, live by your wits, but eat with videos whenever they hear us say it. This is NPR.